Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to the thrilling conclusion of My City, where apparently the railroad has reached us. Amabel, did you know that occasionally board games feature railroads?
Okay, I might actually pull off an upset this time.
You have so much more experience with train-based board games than I do that it would be very difficult to state. Anything we said would sound like exaggeration. So, valuable transport and trading lines have been constructed, which in turn lead to the development of a city harbor. Your local investor, however, is backing out. So, let's start the episode
Oh,
up here
good,
and scroll this
because
down to you. The
I
bottom of
hated.
the. You hated the investor rule?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I did so badly.
All right. The investor is removed from the game. You start with no points. Try to build the railroad by placing buildings over at least one space in the bottom row and earn 1 point with each of those buildings. The first player to build over all 11 spaces along the railroad gets one track sticker. Even if you win or lose the competition for the railroad line connection, you get one track sticker if you build over all 11 spaces along the railroad at the end of the game. Okay. But generally speaking, the first player to build over the railroad spaces, to build along the railroad spaces.
Mhm.
Okay, I see. That's interesting. All right. So, hey, Amabel,
Mhm.
good luck.
Thank you,
Here,
sweetheart.
here we go. Back
Good
into
luck
the
to you
nightmare
as
once
well.
again. All right. So we probably want to, obviously we want to build along the bottom here, but we have to try to leave ourselves a way of expanding up into. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of progress points on the railroad. Jeez. So we have to figure out a way to do this while leaving ourselves the ability to expand upward and make the connections to the mines. And there are track stickers available. That's what these things are near the bottom of the mines. Okay.
Mm.
I'm going to try this opening. You did the same thing. Okay. Fair enough. Yep, I felt like that was kind of a no-brainer. I missed the investor.
Do we just get a point per tile we're placing now?
Well, you get a point per
Oh,
tile
oh,
you're placing along the railroad, right?
on the right road. Right. You just said that. I am so.
Smart and brilliant and capable and lovely.
Mm.
We only have to be adjacent to the mine entrance, right? Like it's okay for the building to be like not in front of the mouth of it.
I don't know. That's a very good question.
Well, I'm going to do this. It might make it difficult to connect to the red one, but I'm going to do this. Uh, that's real awkward, is what that is. Always. Just always. It's just the worst. Alright, I'm going to do this, leaving the blue away. I don't know. Maybe I should just. You know what? Screw it. We're just going to do this thing. Okay. Go to your railroad and choose the track to build. So I have to. It says choose, but I only have one option. That's where my rail sticker goes. Okay. So this church, we probably want to place. I mean, I want to cover up the rock, right? I've already kind of decided that I don't think this one's gonna score, or at least if it does score, like these reds are probably not connecting to the thing there. So actually, this is fine. And then if we get like my small blue building, we can factory quarter here, and it doesn't connect to anything else, and that's okay. Yeah, see, like this. Exactly like this. Okay, small red building, on the other hand. That at least lets me build out of here. I'm trying to remember which rules we do have and which rules we don't have now. We still want to cover rocks. We still don't want to cover trees.
Mm-hmm.
We still want to build colorful buildings around the church. Okay. Just trying to keep the relevant moves for our strategies in mind. This, I could probably connect this to that, right? So we're past the mine rewards that have the things in the corner. At this point, we share all of the okay, we lost the yellow T-shape. At this point, we share all of the rewards. So
Okay.
let's cover that up. The yellow T-shape actually would have been nice. Like this, I guess. And maybe that just to score the churches. Covers up a tree, but it's still point positive, even before the church scoring. Because I couldn't place this down here and connect it to these buildings without covering up a pair of trees anyway. For crying out loud. I guess this is points. But like, where are all of the blue buildings? We're gonna hit this long, weird string of blue buildings at some point here. Also, we still have the cross-shaped church.
Don't like that.
And the two original factory buildings as well. So let's try to get over here. Do I want to do this, that if I draw the church, it just goes like right in there? That's a pretty natural fit. You know what? Yes. I will draw it at some point. Now, perhaps. I will say I'm covering kind of a lot of trees. Oh, and I didn't think about the fact that... Hold on. Do I want to change this plan, maybe? Because we don't have any two-space buildings left, right? We've spent them all? Yeah. So playing this here guarantees those points of rocks will affect me. Whereas I could put this over here. No, it's not. It's not better. Never mind. Because it would just make this rock uncoverable.
I did that wrong. I can't even place that. And all that time.
It's a little awkward.
Oh, wait. Maybe.
I mean, that makes it okay, right?
Yeah, that was not sympathetic.
I am covering up kind of a lot of trees. I will say that. And I've been so bad about my leaving green spaces open that I actually can't place this tile anywhere. I've chopped up my territory so much. That said, I think there are a lot of valuable tiles left. Well, there's 1, 2... Actually, maybe not? Maybe with 8 cards left in the deck, I'm done? I think so, actually. Like, it would be nice to be able to get the other factory quarter. But that's kind of the only thing left for me, and there's such a low chance of drawing it on any given draw. I am tapping out.
Okay.
All you, darling.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna put that there.
Oh, interesting.
That there. Come on, give me the one I want. No, that's not the one I want.
No, I wouldn't imagine so.
There's no place to put that.
Yeah, you have unfortunately started to hit the wall here.
If I'm gonna lose this game by X number of points, I'm gonna be so irritated. But if I don't draw that red one, okay, yeah,
Okay, that one's good.
that gets me to the mine, and then I just tap out because there's no place to put that.
Yeah, that 3 space was good. Ooh, you did lose by 2 points.
I would have lost by more though if I hadn't. I think maybe.
Well,
Did I cover anything? No.
No, the mine connection was not actually worth points, but it was worth mine progress.
Yeah, which got me some gold. I'm not only 1 gold behind. Is that right?
At the end of at the end of episode 21, all the mine entrances will be covered up with rocks.
Okay.
So the mine progress must be made swiftly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so I have a sticker to place because I hit the factory sticker on the blue mine. So, go to my railroad and choose a track to build. I suppose that as well. It says my board's clean already. Okay, I just had to click it. I think I'll put it on the 3 space, the corner one. All right. So the red and yellow mines, they still give you a blue factory sticker. So I guess the factory groups are always blue. That never expands to the other colors.
Okay.
All right, ready to start game 20?
Yep.
The port has been constructed. The port does not count as a building and must not be built on. The first player to have a group of contiguous buildings in any one color connecting the port and the railroad line gets a track sticker. Even if you win or lose the competition for the port connection, you get a track sticker if you construct the connection at the end of the game. So wait, where's the port? I see it.
Yeah.
Never mind. I think I'm going to do this to start. Well, I mean, there's no reason not to do it like this, I guess. But should I do this? Maybe. There's certainly, good stuff available. Yeah, all right. So now that I've built out this corner, I think I probably... Yeah, you thought the same.
Yeah.
I think that I probably get to choose at the junctions which track sticker to lay next, which actually gives us some interesting concerns. Do I want to do this here? Or do I want to do it here? I think I want to leave a little bit more room for yellow development because I think I can get that. Interesting. Yeah, I hear you, sweetie. I'm not jazzed about it my own self. I think I'm just gonna do this. That will connect. I will get there. That's really frustrating. It's always wrong. It's always the wrong L. Somehow. I could just slap it over here, right? Because if I do this, there aren't actually a lot of good ways to connect this. Maybe I just accept that. But then I'm talking about a very particular connection here. And we have to remember this is a race. But I guess there's a couple, you know what? It's fine. There's a couple of buildings I would feel comfortable nailing there, so. Actually, I probably want to make sure I'm touching the port, don't I? Yeah, let's. Oh, right. Except that the rules of the game do not allow that placement, because that's not how the board game works. Okay, I'm building a sort of a shape, kind of a kind of a thing to do here. This is crummy. That limits the shapes that could be used to do the yellow connection. This and this. Nope, that's the wrong Z shape. This is still good. But yeah, it's definitely... Let's try to find a spot to put it where it's not going to like disrupt everything. Maybe there is fine. Okay, this is absolutely acceptable to me. In that position, I think that's quite likely to score. Yeah. Okay, big yellow building. This probably means that I am not... Oh, I guess what I wasn't thinking is that this prevents me from connecting my... Yeah, I'm not going to get much red progress this game, probably. That's a shame. I do need to make sure I get some red progress at some point here. You know what? Let's just... Well, okay, so if I built, I do get a thing. I should still finish building. Yeah. It's fine. Ooh, that's not it's not a very good tile, frankly.
No, I'm not particularly jazzed about it myself.
Well, we know we want to enforce separation between these two, so... Something like that seems fine. Maybe even like this. Yeah, let's do that. So I could do this. Like I need to make... Basically, I need to make like 3 points of red by the end of the next game. Because there's just... It's not realistic that I would get to the sticker. And honestly, at a certain point, blue stickers aren't even valuable anymore, I feel like. It gets harder and harder to keep them all being separate things, you know? So I could do this and make the blue build over, which we still have. We have several tiles that could do that. I'm gonna eat a tree by doing it, but I think it's actually okay. We'll get credit for a couple of red buildings this game. This church... can go here. And I probably won't score it, but we'll just enjoy the rock removal. Yeah, it's fine. So we're definitely not expanding our yellow group anymore. These are just... These pieces exist solely to help cover rocks at this point. Damn it.
Well, I didn't care for that.
Yeah, me neither. That's like one of the... I really just need the blue pieces. Okay, so we probably do this, right? In order to build out, to make the connection happen here, which we can still do via this piece alone, I guess, at this point. Ugh. Terrible, terrible, terrible stuff. The remaining churches are pretty awkward for me. I'm trying to avoid placing in a way that makes that worse.
Yeah.
You know, I sure would love to draw some blue buildings. It would be really, really cool, I think, to draw some blue buildings.
I prefer red right now.
We're just going to toss that because the only place I could put it that would make any sense would cost me 2 points.
I can't build on it, right? I forgot that. That's...
Really need this. This piece is like very important. Okay. Congratulations on your track tile. So this piece here removes a market quarter. Here it removes a tree. So like it's -1 point to pass it, but it's -2 points to play it. Unless I get churched out, in which case before we hit the L, in which case... Oh no, it's -2 points either way. So yeah, the pass makes sense. Okay. I can only place one of the churches. So I'm gonna put this one down. And then if we draw the other church before we draw the L, we are in really bad shape. This can just be placed here to avoid having to spend a point. This would have to be passed. Like, how important is it? It's pretty important. It expands my blue group by 3 points. And it's the contiguous connection. Oh no, they have to be the same color. I'm not even on that. So yeah, it's just a matter of expanding my mine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'd have to hit 5 blue points on my chain next building in order to hit the track tile if I don't make the connection. And if I make the connection this game, it's not unreasonable for me to get the 2 progress points. Every time I draw, there's a chance it'll be the church and I just lose. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to swing. Okay. So we just lost a point for no reason, no benefit. Well, the good news is losing that 1 point wouldn't have changed anything.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The bad news is everything else about that game. So you get 2 progress points. Yeah, shoot. And that's really bad. That's really, really like hugely bad. I did a terrible, terrible job there. I think I just wanna... Yeah, I think I just want to apply the track sticker here. Because assuming we get at least one other track sticker, that position gets played no matter what, so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that feels really bad, though. They did a very bad job in game 21, or game 20. Alright, what do we got now? No new rules. But this is the last one run for the mine. Okay, yeah.
That's...
So I'm really only looking to expand my red mine by 1.
I did bad. This... There is nowhere I place this that's good.
I'm sorry, sweetie, I see that.
It's so bad. Oh. Oh, I don't really place it. Oh, okay. Well... So am I just giving up on yellow mine? I think I am.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. That is the way the cookie crumbles.
I'm sorry about your cookie, sweetie.
It's okay.
Right, can't do that. Gotta place adjacent to an existing building. Don't much care for that. I guess there's a lot of stuff that can hit the rock here at some point. Come on. Come on.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, interesting. I think that's okay to put there. There's a lot of stuff that gets us where we're going here. That'll work. But I think it's pretty important we do this turn. So... How many more track tiles am I doing? I'm going to get enough that this would get built, probably. I'm okay with building that. Ooh. Well, I mean, it's got to get done, right? Does it matter how I place this? Probably not a huge amount. So that gets us more track. This will get me a sticker, which is fine. What am I doing that for, though? I can do this, and we can probably still hit the we can probably still hit those rocks. I don't have to sacrifice the 2 points. So I can do this, of course. We just need to have one red building connected to the red mine. But like, what if I put this? I could also just put this over here, right? There's no reason not to. And this makes it a little bit easier for me to draw a church later and have it score. Because at some point we're going to draw some churches. That is going to happen.
What if we didn't, though? I'd rather we didn't.
I wouldn't mind, certainly. So I'm kind of like... I'm a little leery I'm a little worried about covering up spaces that might end up mattering for the church, but it's okay. We're fine. This seems like the moment to go for this, maybe? Or even... No, I want to cover that rock. So that gets us our gold nugget. I did not want this right now. I will say that. Really need blue buildings. Well, I mean, this is probably right. Yeah, that's a lot of coverage. That's a lot of rocks. Okay. This can still just be kind of like tucked out of the way. Yeah, scoring is probably out of the question. Let's go here without hurting anybody. Just kind of a free space. Deck is only almost half blue. Have you noticed that we're the deck is getting to half blue, like constantly every game, reliably, and we're still just waiting to draw stuff?
You know, I had not noticed that offhand. No. I'm doing so bad this.
This I think just gets passed. This is pretty bad. Then we have to wrap the blue over the top of that, or put it here and have to wrap the blue over the top of it, or here.
I'm so bad at mining. Who let me be in charge of a mine? This is ridiculous.
This requires... Okay. Oh, yeah, that's not a legal position because it doesn't border another building. This church draw may have made it impossible for me to connect my blue buildings to my mine. I think it did. No, not impossible. Okay. So...
I'm out.
Because I had to get to this space. We have to get the blue L shape.
Wait, am I out?
Or I can put this here. We can get the blue. I can't connect that no matter what. Right? So it would have to go in these three spaces and then L shape. Okay, I think the most versatile, there are two different sets of blue tiles that connect from here. I was really hoping I was going to be able to go all the way to the thing, and I'm increasingly concerned that that's not going to happen.
Okay. So
if I do this, I can only connect with that, and I need to draw it before I draw the church. But if I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I do it, it's big. All right, let's go for it. Even if it costs me this game, I think it's big enough to be worth it.
So the only tile I'm going to be able to place is going to be the remaining church.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it will score me 3 points if I do. So if I pass twice and get the church out by the third at least, then I'm a point ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So it is worth it to pass that one. And I don't like this, but it's worth it to pass this one. And nope, I'm just. Oh no, wait. That'll cost me 2 more points, and then I get 3 points for the. That's not worth it. That can't be worth it. No, that's just costing me 2 points. I'm just out.
Okay. This doesn't quite work anymore. For me, it is worth it to go. Yeah, it is worth it to go all the way. The connection is so valuable. And now I end. Because that... All right, it didn't cost me the game. I would have lost anyway. But it did let
Wow.
me finish my blue mine. Which I think is pretty important. So, I have stickers to place. As do you. I think I'm just like going really deep. And then what else do I get? Clean the board. Oh, I earned a, that's right. I earned a factory sticker from the yellow mine. This one arbitrarily, the square one. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The final chapter. Prosperity. Over many generations, you have been actively building your city. That's true. Finally, your labors bear fruit as a period of prosperity is ushered in. Your city's inhabitants place special value on a healthy environment and attractive living areas. So, modernization has occurred. You've lost all your blue buildings that don't have a factory sticker. Oh.
Okay.
New rule, the palace. A new building has appeared, the palace, which is red. You must build the first building adjacent to the palace. Oh, I see it. Okay. Yeah, the first building started over top of it. Also, parks. Single light spaces or rocks surrounded by 4 red buildings are transformed into tree. You can also transform a rock on a border space with 3 red buildings. Interesting. And the mountainous mine area has just become double rock squares.
Okay.
Okay, that's interesting. So at this point, the number of things that have that score is lowered some. Okay. It's important to build those red connections. It's also important to surround spaces with 4 red buildings where possible. But it's not, don't surround the space entirely with red. It has to be 4 different red buildings,
Okay.
which makes this red T shape a little bit awkward, actually. You would like to surround rocks if possible. Am I allowed to place here? Because this is considered a building, right? Yes. The palace is a structure.
That's good to know.
Is the port? No, the port is not. Huh. Well, I want to place this separate from that, but I also want to... I guess these spaces are not eligible to be... Well, that one is. Yeah, if I were to place red buildings here. I'm trying to do everything again, and it's not viable. I need to calm down. Okay. So with most other kinds of buildings, all you're really doing is just covering rocks at this point. Right? Because we're still not losing points for exposed, like green spaces. It's weird. It's weird what the game has become.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, right. Yeah, you do have to have a side border in their building. Right. Remember the game rules. No, don't do that. What do I... How do I make this...
Behave thing.
How do I do this, I guess? Oh, cool. Thanks. Fucking overjoyed. I mean, part of me does just want to like cover a lot of rocks, right? Maybe that's the play. Cover some rocks and try to generate another spot over here where you can do some transformation. Church. The church is interesting. I guess I'll do this with it. Oh, I'm stupid because I'm still trying to do this. Like, there's so many things to do.
Yeah.
How do I optimize my church connections? How do I make sense of any of this shit? Amabel, help.
I don't know.
This was actually really bad. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I was still trying to make that connection.
I believe in you.
All right.
Does that help?
It does help. Thank you. We're in Kill Your Darlings. Like, it's just some of my dreams have to die. This is the way of things. All right. This is just a cover spaces, cover rocks tile. I'm going to give up on this idea. There aren't enough red cards in the deck to make all of these things happen. So this is worth some points. That's solid. That's pretty good, right? Well, actually, is it better to do it... It's better to do it like this. Yeah. Oh, except for game rules, right? Well, I'm going to do it here then. So a building that hangs into that tile. Please don't kill a red building. Okay, it killed the high value church, which I have mixed feelings about.
I'm not mad at that.
And well, it's almost like you don't even want me to win.
I mean, I love you, but I mean, you're gonna win. You have a huge spread on me here, but
Wow. Language.
behave. I can't believe I'm the one that I tell you to behave. That's.
I don't have this building tile.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Just because I do.
Mine didn't have a sticker on it, and, it's still in the deck.
Wait, was that where I wanted to put that? Or is that exactly where I... No, it was. Okay, I gotta keep that thing open, though. That other thing. Okay. I need... And put this over here. Not what I wanted. Either.
Actually, if I do that, we'll never cover... Yeah, shoot. Okay. Okay, that's another building I don't have. I don't know, man. I donked it real bad. Well, I could do that. Just take the transformation plus cover all those rocks. I probably have to, honestly. Like, oh wait, maybe it didn't. It says space is surrounded by red buildings now. Didn't it say 4 red buildings earlier?
I'm not sure. That definitely would have changed my strategy, though.
I thought it did. Well, it changes my strategy now to have my understanding of the rules be bad. So take that, me.
Got her.
Got her. Okay.
Oh my god, just give me the pieces I want and not the ones I don't.
Why is this so hard to understand?
I risk this. This feels like a risk. What is my... Still got that big stupid church left. I mean, I can still place the big stupid church, it's not where I want it. Okay.
Okay, I get to place a railroad.
Oh, you got the port. Oh, darn it.
I did do the port thing at the cost of probably a ton of points.
I've been saving stuff for the port, and this is what I get. Trying to get stupid red piece that I needed. Can you just go here then? Give me church points.
I guess this is a point positive play, technically. That's slightly better. Okay. Well, I have to do this if I want the track tile at the end of the game. I've done a very bad job.
We need to try it on 4 sides, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, that's not gonna fly then. That there.
Okay, this is cool. This does a thing. I'm covering up rocks. I'm transforming the world. At this point, I don't think I'm scoring anymore. Oh no, this is a point positive play. I should definitely do that. And now I'm done. That was abysmal, but at least I'm getting track tiles. Yeah, you you beat me by 10.
I
sacrificed so many factory quarters for no reason, building in such a way that, like, I put down my first blue building and I was like, I'll just do blue buildings to the port to the railroad. without thinking about what that was going to do to my factory quarters. And then I screwed up an early build that would have allowed me to build any other color around. And it was bad. All right. Track. I get to... Oh. I get to apply an extra palace sticker. Interesting. Where does it make sense to do that? Where is that valuable? Here, I guess. I do confirm the placement of the stickers. All right, 38 to 31. You are behind by only 7, and there's kind of a lot of stuff left. Kind of a lot of circles left. I'm a little worried. Game 23. Build a yellow building adjacent to at least one tree to get 1 point. Better living. The yellow buildings are residential?
Okay.
Maybe?
Sure.
Could be?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not? Not ideal. Actually super bad. Really shitty.
Sure, why not?
Can we fucking cool it with the churches?
I am always saying this.
Yeah, I love that the game's got me in a real world social commentary kind of place here. I don't even have one of these. Yeah, that's okay. That'll be fine. Don't have one of those either. Am I going to find a way to lose at the end of the game? Is this really about to happen? It's not horrible. But it doesn't promote good, this is a little bit more compelling, I think. I know this church doesn't need more red. With this building in particular, it feels like a real shame not to build it teed off the wall like this, but I don't think that it makes sense in this circumstance. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. So if you encase a rock, it becomes an empty space. If you encase an empty space, it becomes trees.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, I believe that's what it was.
Okay. So it's better to hit the rock. Although I'm covering a lot less frustrating stuff if I hit the rock. Whatever, it's fine. Okay. There are non-red cards in this deck. Yeah.
I'd like some more yellow, please.
This is going to make that impossible. I guess I shouldn't even be looking at this that way then, because I can't use it that way. I want to be able to get my 5 points here. I guess I could go up here. That's not terrible. Okay, so you have to surround it on 3 sides, even if it doesn't have 3 sides. You can't transform the corners, in other words.
Okay. Oh, surrounding the rock turns into a tree.
I've surrounded double rock spaces on multiple occasions. They just
Okay, well,
into...
I did. It just turned into a tree. So I don't know what to tell you on that one, but that is what happened there. Okay, that's not. Oh, I can do this maybe. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, and then there are still tiles that can make that connection work. Okay. Okay. We got a plan. We're going places. It's not working, and in fact, everything is a nightmare. Baby. That's probably a thing that I need to do. Baby, I'm having some difficulties here, keeping all of my stuff I need to do straight in my head. What's getting erased? A blue tile that I don't actually have. Wow. Well, just church me right the hell up, why don't you? So this one needs blue. This one needs yellow and red. Okay. Because there's still this tile, so I could still hit this with a blue. And that would be separate from the others, and it would get me... Yeah. Okay. Let's just tack this up here. Probably. And this thing's just never going to score no matter what. But that is a 5-point church, and we care about that very much. Is there a way... There isn't, is there? What does this one do? Hold on. I'm going to just look at the rules real quick. I guess actually this is the rules of Chapter 7 are what I need. So, crud. Here we go. What does that symbol on the railroad do? Each assessment, the players get 3 points instead of 2 points for each of their factory quarters.
Factory,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Sorry, I don't mean to be slow.
You're fine.
Yeah, like this. Okay, and then that just goes there. It's adjacent to at least one tree. So this would be... It's going to be some points this game and some points next game. And if it can help me get 2 symbols, then it's valuable.
Mm-hmm.
But this also just gives me 2 symbols. Does it make any sense to keep playing? I can't affect the scoring of these things anymore. I can't enclose... Wait, can I? If I do this and then that... Yes, I can. Technically... Oh, right, except that's not a legal placement. No, I think I tap out.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I could have placed, like, I could have gotten points for placing. I could have gotten a point for placing that yellow building adjacent to a tree, but it would have cost me the pass point on that other thing to let me do it. So it wouldn't have mattered. It would have been point neutral.
No, this been...
This would have been a much better draw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, looking at my board twice. That's not helpful to the viewers at home. $36-40.
That was close.
But I did at least get both my railroad tracks done. So, clean the board. Build and build. Okay. Then also, I get to place another palace. And depending on how I place it, this one could potentially... I wasn't really thinking about the port when I did that. I probably shouldn't have done that. But now that I have done it, a placement here can help me transform a tile at least. All right, Amabel.
This is the last episode.
This is the final game in the final chapter, in the final episode. This is for all the marbles, and I'm only 6 progress symbols ahead. That number is getting smaller every time I look at it. I have not done well. I feel like in
you are
today's
not
episode.
allowed to build on spaces with trees.
Oh, cool. I'm so glad I put those tree spaces where I put them then. That's really good news for me, personally.
This is junk. I don't like that at all. Okay.
Could do something like that. Could do... I mean, well, if you do that, you're kind of committing your ports, huh? Let's just cover up some rocks. Okay, some yellow shit that I just don't even have. I mean, like... Yeah, alright. Going for it. Okay, so with this, we can grow ourselves a happy little tree. I probably should have taken that, that concern a little bit more seriously when placing that first building. Well, we still have this. I don't love that. If I do this, we get less build. What I could get... Trying to figure out if I think there's any chance of me getting 3 stickers. It really comes down to a bet, doesn't it? So I'm going to make that bet. That's actually pretty lucky. That also works. No, I would rather do it this way. Well, I mean, the big concern is, like, what are you going to draw, right? I think it's better to have the space available along the bottom. And closing that doesn't really help. But this is okay. Can also just build down here. Yeah. So I am, in fact, just getting 2 stickers. The difference was only a single progress symbol. It's not so bad. This and not that. I don't know that I do really want to build this here, and we're not in such a hurry anymore. So I think up here then. Now that we're no longer racing, neither of the timed spaces are available, or neither of the timed tracks are available. Right, that's got some possibilities. Yeah, I guess you're committing pretty hard to where you think all of the rest of your reds are going to go then. But it's not completely unsensible.
If I enclose a blank space, it becomes a tree as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That might be interesting. Or alternatively, I could place this up here and just start covering, because, like, we have to cover rocks, right? The question is, do I have the right things to make this make sense? I think so, and we want to keep playing our... Yeah, okay. So this, we want to go up here. It's like covering the rocks. Still room for an awful lot of churches to show up and just kind of like screw up all of my everything.
Churches are like that sometimes.
Sometimes they are. How you doing over there, darling?
I am in a contemplation.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the tank she goes.
What? I don't want to be in a tank.
No, that's it's an expression from competitive Magic is where I heard it. It probably also exists other places. To be in the tank is to be like spending time thinking.
Oh, okay. Oh, people think when they play Magic? It is a complicated game?
Yeah, I mean it's a complicated game if you're not playing Commander. Oh,
I don't understand that joke at all. That's my favorite kind of joke that you tell me.
take that! Statistically, actually, a pretty large portion of my audience. And also, I'm sorry. Oops, no, sorry. I'm not trying to play that. I'm trying to rotate it. So how do I? So I was thinking definitely of like 4 and this or this, like that the 4-piece straight down adjacent to a tree, and then just something to clean up the middle. And I think I'm going to stick to that. We'll just do like this, get some of those fine living points. Yeah. Okay. This thing can go somewhere. Hell. You know, whatever. I don't really have a place for this. I know where this thing goes. And honestly, this can probably just go in this corner as well. This is fine. Just, yeah, not covering trees because you can't. All right. Amabel's got buildings to play.
True, I do.
Congratulations. That's very rad.
Or do I want to... Okay, well, that will set up that. Okay.
Yep, I think this just sits in the corner here, covering some rocks. That's a building I don't have.
Oh, that's a building I have, but I want to place elsewhere, but I can't because it's too... Oh, no.
Yeah, I definitely,
no.
I definitely think that my strategy of putting the factory stickers on the littlest blue buildings worked out well for me. This is bad. One thing I didn't really consider, I absolutely should have, is what would happen if I drew these this order. And I guess the answer is I should play this one here, and then the 4 can just lay there, and the 2x2 finishes it. Yeah, guess so. This can lay right here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I was going to say, oh no, that's a devastating tile. But right, I don't have that tile in my pool anymore, and I'm so glad for it.
Okay, so I can't place it. Can I... Okay, so... Can I place... I can place that. I can't place that one. I can place that and that. Okay, so this is worth it to pass. Okay, I'll pass on that one as well.
Okay, this keeps the port contiguity going. And also, it is worth a point. All that fine living.
Oh, do you get the port bonus as well after I get it?
Yeah, as long as you have it at the end, you get it. You get whoever builds it first. Apparently, you haven't even noticed this is happening. Whoever builds it first gets a track tile, and then at the end of each game, everybody who has built it gets a track tile.
Okay.
So I only get one tile for completing it late, but Still very worth
Oh
it.
no, I can't place that thing, so I'm gonna have to.
What? Oh, right. You can't.
Manually have
You can't place stuff over trees at all here.
Yep, that's been
That's.
the trick with this.
I was playing around the trees so naturally for everything anyway.
Hmm.
Okay. So it might have been a mistake not to take that thing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was the difference in some symbols. It was a close game. 17 points of bare trees. You have 3 points of churches. I thought I was gonna get 5 points of churches because I forgot how the game works. All right, it's fine. So, gotta clean the board. Got some stickers to place. Railroad stickers. So I place mine here and here. And that marks the end of the campaign. Ah,
don't do that. Oh, that.
it's good, I guess. Stop UIing at me. Skip on this screen. Okay. So, in the end, yeah, it did end up being really close, 47 to 45, like I thought it was going to be.
Okay. In my defense, it did not feel that way in half of the episodes.
Okay. Darling, I'm going to say
Yeah.
this. I want you to take this as gently as possible.
Oh no.
Because I do love you, and I don't want this to sound shitty. I'm afraid it might a little. I do think that I am better at reading a board state than you are.
Oh, absolutely.
And so when I say, uh-oh, I'm concerned, I think this might actually be close, I think that it behooves you to believe me.
Okay.
So yeah, at the end of the game, you were 1 gold nugget up on me. And so you got the progress points for that. And there was something else. Oh right, the trees and rocks, right? So
Yeah.
we had both removed some trees and rocks, but there were still progress circles to be distributed for that. And you also took the 2 progress circles for the last actual game. So yeah, 47 to 45. I was trying real hard. I was trying real hard to make sure that the rock and tree points were gonna break usefully, but I couldn't. I was able to get rid of a lot of rocks, but I had to also place a lot of rocks over the course of the game. And you have so many trees. You placed so many tree tiles over the course of this game, tree stickers rather. That yeah, it actually got really close, I think. And the game agrees.
I had a fun time, sweetheart.
I had a fun time too. This was really rad, actually. I think this game is great.
Yeah, and I think it was a phenomenal test of Snill for the 2 of us.
Do you think that it's better that it always comes out so tortured, or
Yes.
okay? I thought it was intentional. It seems intentional. Because here's the thing, I know you. You're better at wordplay than that. You could slide those in more smoothly if you wanted.
Okay, here's a question for people who are watching, who might be commenting on this. I want to see at what point people forget where Snill came from. Do you have any idea why I keep saying Snill every once in a while?
You can't see it. I'm raising my hand. I have already forgotten the genesis. But yeah, that's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm doing the outro. If whatever you want to say is going to be on, if you want it on camera, you got to say it now.
Well, in that case, what I'm going to say is, I really enjoyed playing this game with you, and I'm looking forward to playing more games with you. Should you want to do that sometime?
Aw, that's very sweet. I had a lot of fun playing this with you too, and you did terrifyingly well several times. I am literally sweating over here, and it's only partially because it's probably 95 degrees in this room. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I need to leave. I need to go elsewhere in the apartment where it is cooler. So when you come back next time, we have a new thing lined up. We have a whole different thing, quite different, I think, from the stuff that we have been doing. I'm excited for it, Amabel, are you excited for it?
Yes. What are we doing again?
Okay, well then by the law of averages, everybody's excited for it. So come back for that, and we'll see you then.
Bye.